Hello, my dear learners. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So, in today's class, we are starting chapter number 4 of your book. Okay, chapter number 4. The name of the chapter is Operations in, or we can say, Operators. Okay, first introduction de dete hai, sorry. So, hello, my dear learners. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So, here I welcome you all in your computer class. In this class, we will start chapter number 4 of your book. And the name of the chapter is Operators in Python. Okay, so what are the things that we are covering in this class? I know the Python chapter we already discussed in your class 6th also. Okay, but in this class, we will see what are operators, what are their types, okay, and how the operators precedence. Okay, so what are they? What are Python programming? What are operators and how they do? What are their types and all these things we are covering, we are discussing in this class, in this chapter. Okay, so ready? So let's start. So first we will see what is operators in Python. What are operators? Let's see. So operators are special symbols that are used to perform various operations on values and variables. So we can able to perform various operations on the values and on the variables. Okay. For example, 12 plus 24. See, can you see these symbols? 12 plus 24 multiply 11 divide by 4. See, these are the things we can see. These are value and variables are there. So in this, the numbers on which operation is to be performed known as operands. What's that? We can call it as a operands. Okay. So we can say in this, the numbers. These are the numbers 12, 22, 11, 4. So these are the numbers. So in this numbers, the operations are performed. So they are called operands. What they are called? Operands. Okay. And the symbols which are used to perform operations are like plus, minus, multiply, divide. They are known as operators. What's that? Operators. So operand and operators are clear to you? Operand means the numbers. Operators means the symbols like plus, minus, multiply, divide. Okay. So operators help us to perform arithmetical and logical operations. What does operators do? So operators help us to perform arithmetic and logical operations on operands. Of course, we do all the things on operands. So operands are clear to you? That means the numbers. Okay. So we can say operators help us to perform arithmetic and logical operations on operands and provide meaningful result. To use an operators, we need at least one operator and two or more operand. Okay. There are many types of operators in Python. So we will see what different types of operators, that means the symbols. Okay, so let us discuss. First, we will see about types of operators. Operators means plus, minus, multiply, divide, all these things. So what are the types of operators in Python? So there are 3 types of operators we use in Python to perform different operations like arithmetic, relation and logical. So these are the 3 types of what? 3 types of operators. Okay. First, start with arithmetic operators. So what are arithmetic operators? So let's see. So these operators are used to perform basic arithmetic calculation like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So we can able to solve the basic calculations with the help of arithmetic operators. Okay. These operators can be further classified into 2 categories. So these arithmetic operators are classified into 2 categories. So arithmetical operators are clear. The operators which perform basic calculation like plus, minus, multiply, divide, and they divide into 2. One is unary operators and second one binary operators. What is unary operators? So these operators works on only one operand. They works on only one operand. Okay. They need only one operand. Operand are clear to you? Means the numbers, okay? Because it is unary. Unary means one. So this means that we use this operator to just need one operand. Okay, they need only one operand for that. But binary operators, so in binary operators, we need two operand. Okay, so these operators work in two operands. In this, we need two because it is binary. Yes, in the previous chapter, we already know binary, decimal. Like in first chapter, we read, है ना? What is binary? What is decimal? What is octanal? Yes, so binary means two. So the operators works with two operands like a plus b. In this, plus is a binary operator because it is a symbol, so it is operator and a and b are the operands. Okay, so we are adding a plus b means 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4, we all know it's 6. Okay, so 2 and 4 is operands and plus sign is operator. So operator is the plus sign and operand is the 2 and 4, the number which we are using. So these are the things. Okay, now we will see the table given below shows all arithmetic operators, their uses, example and result. So we will see all these things. What are they? When we use plus, minus, multiply, divide, percentage, exponential, floor divisions, what are they? Their descriptions, example and result. Okay, we all know in the mathematics, we all know how to add something, how to subtract, how to find percentage. Okay, so let's see about first thing, that is addition. Plus addition. So addition, it is used to add two or more variables or values. So we can add two or more value with the help of addition. Example C, we can see 2 plus 5. We know all 7. So 2 and 5 is known as operands and operator are plus sign. Okay, so the plus, minus, multiply, these are the operators. It is mentioned also here. Okay, next is the minus one, that is subtraction. So subtraction, it is used to subtract one value from the other value. So we can subtract one value from the other value. Like 14 minus 5, it's 9. Okay, so 14 and 5 is operand and minus sign is operator. Next is multiplication. So it is used to multiply two or more variables. With the help of this sign, we can able to multiply. Like 4 multiply 6, we all know 24. So 4 or 6 are operand and operator are multiply sign. Next is division. So it is used to divide numbers. The output can be decimal form. Of course, the output can be the decimal form also. Like 80 divided by 8. We all know that it comes up 10. Okay, if we divide 80 by 10, 80 by 8. So this is 80 and 8 are the operand and the divide sign is operator. Next is the percentage symbol. We can say mode. So it is used to find the remainder by dividing one value with other. This is how if we can able to divide it out. So it comes up 2.45. Now exponential, this symbol tells the exponential. So what's that? It is used to calculate the power of two numbers. See, we can see the power of two number means 2 power 3. Like this is how we can write. This is 2 power 3. Okay, so this is 8. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. Now division floor. This is division floor. Means in this, how we can able to do it, divide the number and gives the output in the integer form. So we can get the output in the integer form. So it's basically divide the number like 4. The 4 to the 8 and 0 comes here, comes 20. Okay, so operators and operands are clear to you. Operands are the number and operators are the symbols. Okay, now an activity is to you. What is the difference between division and floor division? See, the symbols is also different. Okay, and what is the use of mode operators? When we use this mode operator to find the percentage. Okay, now we will see rational operators. What are rational operators? I am hoping so the binary operators are clear to you. Binary means it has two numbers in it. Okay, A and B. And the symbol should be plus, minus, multiply, divide. It's the arithmetic operators we are learning. Now we will see rational operators. So what are they? So these operators are used to compare two or more values and show the relationship between the operand. Okay, so we can see the relationship between the operand with the help of rational operators. Okay, So the result that is displayed by the relational operator is expressed in the Boolean form, that is it in true or false form. In the result form we can see in a true and false form. The different type of rational operators are given below. So these are the operators are there. Okay, starting with the first one, operator. This is the symbol less than. This is a symbol less than. Of course, the left hand side should be the lesser than the right hand side. Okay, means 3 and here comes up 5. Then only this symbol is satisfied. Okay, so it compare two values and give the output as true if the left hand side is lesser than the right hand side. Of course, this symbols is like this now, so you have to be see that the right hand side, or we can say the left hand side, should be the lesser in number as compared to the right hand side. Then only this statement true. For example, A is 10 and B is 15. So this statement is true? Of course true, because in A we can write 10. Here we can write 10 and on the B position we write 15. So this statement is true? Of course it is true. So we can write it's true. Can you able to do? Yes, we can write true, because 10 is lesser than 15 and the difference between that is 5. Okay, so lesser than symbol statement is absolutely true. Now we will see lesser than or equal to. So this symbol is the number should be lesser than or equal to. Okay, so let's see whether it is lesser than, then it also be true. When it is equal, then also it is true. Okay, so let's see whether this statement is true or false. So you have to put A 10 and B 15 in all the statements. Okay, this is the same for that. Okay, so lesser than to or equal to. Let's see, to compare two values and give the output as true if the left value is lesser than or equal to the right value. If the left hand side, or we can say left value, is lesser or equal to the right hand side, then only it is true. Now it is true or not? See, in the A we can write 10 and in the B we can write 15. Yes, A is lesser than the B. It is not equal, but it is lesser. So this statement is also true. Now third is greater than symbol we are using. Okay, so now the symbol position is totally changed. Now you see the left hand side should be greater than the right hand side, then we can say the result should be true. So if it compare two values and give the output as true if the left value is greater than the right value, else gives the false output. Of course, if it is not true, if the left value is not greater than the right value, then it is false. Let's see, A, in A we can write 10. Of course, the value of A is 10 and the value of B is 15. Can 10 is greater than 15? No, then that's why we can call it false, because this statement is absolutely false. If we putting value of A as a 10 and value of B as 15, this statement is totally false. Okay, so that's why we can write the result as false. Then it is clear. Now we will see greater than, equal to sign. Greater than and equal to. So your left hand side should be the greater than the right hand side. Okay, or we can say equal to. So it compares two values and gives the output as true if the left value is greater than or equal to the right value. Okay, so left value should be greater or equal to the right value, then only it is true. See, now we already know in the B part it is the value of B is 15, value of A is 10. So this statement is true or not? Absolutely true. 15 is greater than the 10. So that's why B is greater than the A. This statement is true. Now equal to sign. Equal to sign in the math also we can use, in which right hand side is equal to left hand side. So it compares two values and gives the output as true if the left value is equal to the right value. Here if I write value of B is 15 and value of A is 10. So these left hand side and right hand side is equal? Absolutely not. So that's why we can write this false, because it is not equal. Okay. Now next sign is not equal to. Not equal to sign. So let's see, not equal to sign means it compares two value and give the output as true. They give the output as true when only if both the values are not equal to each other. Okay, if the both the values is not equal to each other, then only it is true. See, value of B is 15 and value of A is 10. It is equal? No, it is not equal. So it is true. We already know. Then it is also true when right hand side is not equal to the left hand side. Okay, so this is true. Next is this sign, floor division sign. So floor division sign means it divides the number and gives the output in the integer form. See, B value is 10 and A value is we can say 10. Here gives us what? Here gives us what? 2, 3, it gives 20. It gives 20. How it gives 20? Tell me why. How in the floor division we can say why we can say in this also we can say in the floor division the answer gives us 20. So it may be a mistakes in it. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Now we will see logical operators in Pythons. So what are the logical operators that is used in Python programming? Let's see. So these operators are used when we want to compare two or more rational values. When we compare two or more rational values, then we can use these operators. Okay, like A is greater than B or B is greater than C. The value will always be either true or false. In this case, it either be true or either be false. Now, these are the operators and, or not. Three operators are given, and, nor, and not. First, we will start with and. What is and? And their description. So, and description is, if both the expressions are true, then the result will be true. If both expression is true only, then the result is true. Okay. So, the value of A, B, C and A, B, C is written on the top of the page or top of the box. Here we can see, okay, value of A is 20, value of B is 25 and value of C is 50. So you can put this all these things here, then only we can say this statement is true or false. Okay. So first we will start with and. If both the expression are true, then the result will be true, else it is false. See, A is greater than B. A is greater than B. No, it is not true. B is smaller than C. Of course, this statement is true, but this statement is false. So that's why we can write which give false result as only one expression is true. Because only one expression is true, that is expression second is true only, in which B is smaller than C. But A is not greater than B. So that's why the first expression is false. So that's why we can say this expression is not true. Okay. Now we will say or expression we can use when. So if the expression is true, then it result true. Of course, when the expression is true, then only it result true. Else shows false. Okay. In this case, if both the statement are false, only the result will be false. If both the statements, see, these statement, compare these statement, B is greater than A. This is true. B is greater than C. B is greater than C. This is not, okay. Or case means either one or either two, in which one is totally true. So which result true as one condition is true, because this is the case of or. In the or case, either one is true or either second is true. If either 1 and 2 is true, then the statement is true because one statement is true. Okay. So in our case, we need only one statement should be true. It is not necessary the both the statements should be true. Okay. It's enough that one statement is true. Okay. Next is not. Not. So not means if a condition is false. If the condition is false, then the result will be true. This is a different thing. If the condition is false, then the result is true, and if the condition is true, the result is false. This is opposite to each other. Like this, A is greater than B. No, it is not greater. No greater, that means it is the result is true, but condition is false. Yes, it is opposite to each other. So that's why we can use this logical operations like and, or, and not in this. Okay. So let us try this thing. So let us try these codes in the Python interface. See, these are the things. See, I am telling you to you, just observe this picture very carefully. A value is 20, B value is 25 and C value is 50. Okay, first this thing. A is greater than B. A is greater than B. No, this is false. And the AND case is there. So it is, should be false one. And here it is the OR case is there. OR case means it is not necessary that both the statements should be true. It is okay if one statement is true. So B is greater than A. B is greater than A. This is true. But B is not greater than C. This is false. But this is a case of OR. So we can say this is true. And that next we can say A is greater than B. A is greater than B. A is greater than B. No, it is not true. But the statement is it is false. But it is a case of not. So it, in the not case, we have to write the opposite of it. If the result is false, you can write true. If the result is true, you can write the false, because if the not case is there, it is opposite in it. Okay. So and, or, and not a case are clear to you. Now, my dear learners, we will see string operators. What's the string operators do? Let's see. So string operators represent various types of operators that can be used on string values. When we have to perform operations on string values, then we need to use these string operators. Okay, so we have to use these string operators. Python lets us apply numerous string operators on this grid. Okay, let us learn more about the basic string operators in this chapter. Let's see the basic string operators. First is concatenation operators. What's that? Concatenation operator. That is plus, means joining of two or more strings into a single one. It is known as concatenation, means it is the plus one in which you are joining something. So the plus operators is also known as concatenate operators in Python. So it is in the plus sign in the Python, it is known as concatenate operators. We use this operators to join two or more strings. See, now I want to join name and surname of it. So I am adding the plus sign. So in the plus sign, in the Python programming, it joins the things. So here we can see Rohit and Kumar. There should be no space between Rohit and Kumar, because we add plus operator in it. So they join the name and the surname together. Okay. Now we will see replication operators. What is replication operators do? So it is, symbols is like this one. It replicates, so making a copy like this. So the replications operators replicate a given string values many number of times. So replicate means they copy the value. They copy the string value on it. So it repeats a string for the specified number of time mentioned in the program. So it repeated. The symbol of this is this one. Can you see it here? Delhi, and I am adding it 3 times. I am using this replicate operator symbol. So that's why Delhi is written in 3 times, because I mention it. I am commanding it to do it 3 times. Okay. This is how the string operators do. Now, assignment operators. What does assignment operators do? Let's see. This operators is used to assign values to a variable in Python. Equal is considered the assignment operators. So the sign of this is this equal to sign. A string sign is this one, means plus sign, and this multiplication sign is there. Okay. So that's why everyone has the different signs on it. Like logical operator has and, not, and or sign. Okay. So each operators have their different unique signs. But in assignment operators, they use this equal to sign. Okay. We assign the value on the right hand side of the variable, because they assign the value on the right hand side. Like x value is 32, that is there in the right hand side. So the variable is written on the left hand side. Of course, variable x, y, z, a, b, c is written on the left hand side, but the value or the numbers that is written on the right hand side. For example, x is 32, y is 22, and the marks is 78, and the age is 59. See, all the things is mentioned like this. Then we can see the result of it. Now we will see operator precedence. What's the operator precedence do? Let's see. Python has well-defined rules for specifying the order in which the operators in an expressions are evaluated. With the expression has several operators. Operators precedence means the sequence which operators will prefer by their interpreter in the Python programming. It's a sequence. In this we will see about the sequence. Okay. So at times in Python, more than one operator is involved in the expression. So in this type of system, more than one operators are involved. At that time, the interpreter decides at the time of running the program which expression is to evaluate first. This decision is taken by the interpreter on the basis of precedence and associative operators. Let's see how they do. These are the important one. First is precedence and second one is associative. What does they do? Starting with precedence. So precedence means the priority order of the operators according to which it is evaluated. So it tells the priority order, how they can evaluate. So the operators that belongs to the highest order is evaluated first and the lowest order is evaluated at the last. In this, the highest order evaluate at the first one and the lowest one at the last one. Okay, this is precedence. Now associative means, let's see. So when the operators are at the same level of precedence, they are evaluated from left to right and right to left as per the level. Okay, in this associative we can evaluate with right to left or left to right. This is known as associative. In the maths also associatives are there. Okay, so we can evaluate with A plus B and B plus A also. Okay, right to left, left to right, as it tells the direction of execution of operators. Associative is only used when there are two or more operators of the same precedence. Then only we can use this term associative, when there are more than two operators are there. The given below are the some expression of it. Like this is the Parathenius, this is the exponent, this is the urinary and urinary negative one and the positive one. This is the multiplication, division, floor division and modulus. This is the binary addition, subtraction. This is the relational operators, because we are showing the relationship whether it is greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, less than, equal to, okay, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, all these things. And logical operators are the one, not, and or. These things we already discussed. What are they? What is unary? What is binary? What is relational operators? What are logical operators? Yes? So yeah, this is the chapter all about. Okay? So yeah, this is the chapter. I'm hoping so this chapter is totally clear to you. Yes? So revise this chapter well. And I will meet you in your next class. Till then, keep learning, keep shining. Have a good day. Bye-bye.